What's going on, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my DIY hot oil treatment. Now, as you can see, I'm starting off with very dry, dirty hair. I like to do my hot oil treatments before I shampoo my hair. It just helps my hair not to lose its natural oils, and it makes my wash day so much easier. And I will get into the details of that later in the video. Now, we're starting off with extra virgin olive oil, and you're just going to add it to this small 2-ounce glass bottle, about 2 tablespoons. Now, this is my Scalp Detox Oil Blend from my brand, and I love this so much to add it to my hot oil treatments because it contains oils like rice bran oil, onion oil, soursop oil, wild oregano oil. Y'all, it really is a game changer. And then we're going to go in with some pumpkin seed oil, and I really just kind of eyeball it, but I help y'all out with the measurements, of course. And then we're going to go in with just a few drops of tea tree oil in each bottle, and this is just going to help with the inflammation, right? And of course, I'm adding grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is a must in all of my products and all of my DIYs. And in this one, I'm also going to add the sweet almond oil, but you're free to add whatever you like. And then we're just going to top each bottle off with just about 4 or 5 drops of this super concentrated vitamin E oil. You want to shake it up and just let it sit to the side and go ahead and do the exact same measurements to the other bottle and shake it up just the same. And make sure you check out the caption for more details on everything that I used and where you can find these items. Now you're going to go ahead and find you a heat safe bowl. Now this is why I told you I use the little 2-ounce glass bottles, because I actually want my hot oil treatment to be warm. Now, to be clear, I never put extremely hot oil on my hair or scalp. What I do is I put it in here for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then once I take it out, I let it sit for a couple of minutes. And then I like to test it on the back of my hand or the inside of my wrist, just to make sure it's safe to use on my hair and scalp. So never ever put extremely hot oil on your hair or scalp. Please be sure to test it out, especially if you're using it on kids. Now, before I go in with the hot oil treatment to apply it, I go and I just saturate my hair in water. So I just run, water through my hair, lukewarm, more on the cool side though, just to give my hair that initial moisture. I don't like applying oil to dry hair. I feel like it does absolutely nothing, but that's just my preference. Even when I'm applying like my daily herbal scalp oil to my scalp, I still want to try and make sure I can dampen my scalp with my spray mist bottle, because oil is not a moisturizer, it's a sealant. It seals in moisture. So for me, there is no penetration if my scalp is dry, if my hair is dry. So I like to make sure my hair is damp. Same thing with hair butters. There's no purpose in applying a hair butter to dry hair because it's not sealing anything if it's already dry. You're literally sealing in dryness if your hair has no type of moisture. So always mist with water or some type of herbal hair tea before you apply oils and hair butters. Wetting my hair first also allows for easier application, which means that I can easily manipulate my hair without pulling and tugging and causing unnecessary breakage, right? I know there's going to be shedding and all that because I had those 2 flat twists in my hair for a couple of weeks. So I like to wet my hair and then I just split it up into 4 sections, and then I go in and I apply the oil to my scalp. As you see, I'm using the bottle. You can find this bottle on my website, but I go in and I apply it, and then I apply it to massage, right? So I'm going in and I massage my scalp, gently massage, but I'm using the fingertips to go in to do the massage. And then I like to rub the oil down my hair strands as I'm massaging my scalp. The massaging is absolutely key, y'all, because what it does is it boosts blood circulation, right? And blood circulation promotes healing. And listen, incorporating scalp massages actually reduces stress. So massaging your scalp can alleviate stress and tension. And we already know that stress is crucial and it's a known contributor to hair loss. But when you massage, it soothes your scalp, it strengthens your hair strands. Again, it promotes that blood circulation, and it allows for those oils to deeply penetrate so that you can reap the most benefits. But y'all, I love this little applicator bottle. It makes my DIY hair treatments so much easier to apply. Like that little tip on the end where it looks like a little comb, it helps evenly distributing the product onto the scalp, the hair, whatever it is, whether it's a hair mask. It's really a necessity to add for your hair care routine. But I can honestly say that my hair is less dry on both my scalp and my hair. There is a huge difference in the dandruff relief. And a lot of times my dandruff, I don't have like psoriasis or eczema or anything. My dandruff typically arises from just product buildup or just from dryness. You know, your hair starts to flake when or your scalp, I should say, it starts to flake when it's just dry. And that's when I know, like, okay, I just need to add some moisture by just misting my hair with, you know, one of my herbal sprays or just some water. But I do notice a change in my scalp health and my hair health since incorporating these hot oil treatments. And I typically leave these hot oil treatments on for like a few hours. I'm not even gonna hold you. I like to allow the oils to really nourish my hair and my scalp. So I like to leave it in for a few hours before I wash my hair. And you know, just as important as it is to incorporate the right products and treatments on our hair, it's also equally, if not more important, to make sure we're taking care of ourselves internally. Making sure that we're drinking enough water, because your hair can also be dry. Your hair and scalp can also be dry if you're not taking in the amount of water that you need. So the rule of thumb when drinking water is to take your body weight and then cut that in half and drink that amount in ounces. So for example, if you weigh 150 pounds, you will cut that in half and that will give you 75, right? So you would need to be drinking roughly around 75 ounces of water a day. And sometimes I fall short. Like, I don't drink as much water as I should for my body weight. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't drink at least 16 ounces of water a day, like you're literally just drinking sugar, then that's a huge problem, not only for your hair, but for your overall health. But yeah, just be mindful of that. I know we get so caught up in just wanting to use a product to make our hair grow and make it thicker and fuller. But a lot of that starts with your internal health, how you're eating, your diet. Are you eating a balanced diet? Are you active? Are you in the gym? Do you work out? Do you go for walks? Do you get enough rest? Are you resting well? Are you dealing with a lot of stress? And how do you manage it if you are? Making sure that you're mindful of the different supplements that you may need to intake, knowing that zinc and vitamin D and magnesium, like they all play a vital role in the health of our hair, and really understanding what works for you. You may not be able to drink as much water that I mentioned, half of your body weight, or you might need more than that. It depends on your daily activities, the type of work that you do. Are you outdoors? Are you indoors? Are you sitting? Are you moving around? Y'all, there are so many factors that goes into this. So when people reach out to me and they ask me immediately, what products do I have that will make their hair grow? I always tell them I don't sell miracle products, because I don't. My products work if you do, which means you need to make sure you know what your hair needs and what your overall health looks like. So instead of just recommending a product for them just to make a sale, my question to them is, what does their lifestyle look like? And I ask the questions kind of what I just went over here. And then I will recommend if I feel like my products will be a good fit for them. Y'all, what God has called me to do is so much deeper than just making money off of people. I'm not in this because I just want to make money. I'm in this because it's my purpose. Holistic wellness is a gift that God has given me. He gave me the vision and I'm just walking in my purpose. And I refuse to mishandle this blessing and the trust that God has put in me because of greed, which is why I dedicate so much of my time just building on research so that I can be knowledgeable and then apply this knowledge to the formulations for my products. But I also willingly share this information a lot of times for free because I know that it's helping people, and that's ultimately what God has called me to do, to serve, right? So that's why I do what I do, and I love it so much. I'm so passionate about it, and I'm actually about to start a series where I'm going to go into breaking down different herbs and essential oils and carrier oils and fruits and vegetables, and speaking about how they are beneficial for our overall health and the ways that we can use them and incorporate them in our daily lives. So if that's something that you're interested in, you want to, become more knowledgeable, you want to gain the insight, but you just don't have the time to do the research, then I invite you to join me on this journey, y'all. I cannot wait to start the series. The series will start in the next month, and I'm just going to be sharing the wealth of information that I've gained and continue to gain on this holistic wellness journey. So definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification. And if you enjoyed this video, then I welcome you to give me some love, show me some love by hitting the thumbs up button. And in the next video right after this one, I'm going to share my DIY hair protein treatment that I'm going to do right after this. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.